Hi guys, this is Eternal Chameleon. I just wanted to do sort of an update. I look like shit. I'm sorry, but I just have not been having a good time. Anyways, um, it's been about 5 months, I think, since my second video, and I am going to keep you updated, and I am going to tell you kind of where I'm at. Unfortunately, I'm not really that far into the process just yet. I think I'm getting through the initial hardest part right now, and that is getting insurance to approve it. So once I get past that hump, it's like cakewalk, other than obviously post-surgery things I have to do. But I'm talking about up to surgery, it's like I'm almost done with the hard part. I have been attending the support groups for weight loss surgery for about 5 months now. Yeah, 5 months now. Last night was the fifth one. Um, I only have to attend 3 before surgery, but my surgeon wants me to attend every month until surgery, and then I'm probably going to go after too, to be honest, because they're really helpful. If any of you out there that are starting to get surgery are told that you need to go to the support groups, I recommend going if it's an option, but if it's not an option, then obviously go. Um, but you really learn a lot. I mean, you learn so much, and people are so helpful, and it's like, you go in there thinking, oh, I'm embarrassed, I'm, ashamed of my body, and blah, 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 but you go in there with people just like you. You know, you're not a bad person, you're not worthless because you're heavy. You're not, you know, I mean, your confidence kind of boosts in the fact that you know you're not alone. And I think people like us, I say like us, I mean people that are heavy set, I think that we develop a stigma kind of uh, attitude, being afraid that we're not worth it, we're not very good, we're not, like our confidence is really, really bad just because we're heavy. And I think that's one thing that we need to work on as a society, other than people treating us like we're worth it. I think we ourselves need to understand and accept that we're worth it before it can even go further than that. And I think that will start helping people with their depression and their weight gain, because I know myself, I get in that rut where I feel worthless because of my size, and then I eat more and I don't do anything and I gain more, and it's like a rut. It's like a endless vicious cycle of I feel like crap because of this, but because of me feeling like crap, it's gonna make this worse. You know what I mean? So anyways, those are some of my thoughts. But anyway, I got wrung through the mud a couple of times with Medicaid. My Indiana Medicaid tried to take it away from me, so I had to go appeal. So I went down and I appealed and everything, and they wound up ruling it back in my favor. So they gave it back to me, but during that process, they have this new Hoosier Care Connect program where you have to choose between uh, MHS, MDYs, and Anthem, I think. I chose MDYs. Um, and because of that, they were flip-flopping me back and forth between MDYs and traditional and this, that, and the other. It was like they just kept going back and forth. Like 1 week they say I'm under this carrier, and this week I'm under that carrier, and it was like a nightmare. And it happened for like 3 months. So that's part of the reason why it's been 5 months since I've updated, because like 3 out of that 5 months I was literally trying to make sure that my insurance was flat before I continued. So, flat, you know what I mean, in control. So anyways, so now I'm back on track. I called my surgeon's office and I spoke with the um, insurance lady, and she explained everything to me and went through everything and made sure my insurance was still covered by her surgeon and blah blah blah. Um, so everything's good there. Um, but now, I have to restart the 6 months of weight loss and everything because there was some confusion before with my doctor, blah blah. Long story short, I'm with a dietitian now, and I already went 1 month, but I have to go 6 more months because the initial consultation with him, um, where I have to go in and weigh, and we speak about my diet and we talk about you know exercise and things like that I can do to help and promote my weight loss. I wasn't given an amount to lose in any specific time. My dietitian himself set a goal for 5 to 8 pounds a month, which I think is rather feasible. That's a little less than 2 pounds a week. Um, and then we also talked about he wants me to be on a 1,200 calorie diet. But the last time I tried to do that with him, it was like a nightmare. So I asked him if he could raise it to maybe 1,800, but he met me halfway and went for 1,500. So I'm now on a 1,500 calorie diet. Of course, I have bad cholesterol, I have diabetes, and all that stuff. So I'm on a low calorie, low carb, low sodium, low fat diet. No caffeine. Like the only thing that I really am gonna drink is green tea and water. Um, and maybe milk once in a while for now. Um, and then of course, I gotta work on exercise. That's kind of my kicker. I've noticed for a long time now that my biggest problem is getting up, but I'm working on that. Slowly but surely, I'm working on that. One step at a time. So anyways, my process now is I just need to do the 6 months of that, and then at the end of that, my doctor, which I just switched to a new one this week, so I have to go through the whole process again with him, getting into his system and stuff. But hopefully, he'll be willing to write a letter saying that I've been alcohol, tobacco, and illicit drug free, which I have been. It's not a problem. The problem was my other doctor said, well, we don't write letters like that. Well, how am I supposed to get the letter if you don't do it? But that's okay, because my new doctor is an actual general practitioner. The other one was a specialist that I was seeing, that his nurse practitioner was seeing me as general doctor. Primary care. But anyways, so hopefully the new one will actually write the letter for me. And then that's the only two pieces of the puzzle I need left until insurance says go. And if they say go, then it should only be a couple of months after that I have a date. Like, it'll be scheduled for a couple of months later. So I'm hoping that I should have my surgery by May. Hopefully sooner, but maybe by May, like latest, I hope. So it's gonna be a summer surgery, and I'm probably gonna be sweating my balls off, and I'm gonna be hot and miserable, but hey, I've got air conditioner, I have an apartment by myself, I'll be good. So that is where I am currently standing as far as my surgery goes. Wow, my nose ring is really bright. Holy crap. Anyways, sorry. But yeah, so anybody that wanted to know kind of where I was, if you care, that's where I'm at. If anybody has any suggestions or anything, I was told by everyone in the group last night that their doctors gave them a list of vitamins they wanted them to start now, like even before the pre-surgery class. Which I was never told to start vitamins now. I knew that I was going to have to start vitamins before surgery and then stay on them after surgery. But nobody ever told me that. So if anybody has like any information or any, um, tips or tricks or anything where I can obtain things that I need for surgery at, low prices, because right now money is kind of an issue, but, you know, that, or any kind of exercise advice, I would love that. Right now, my weight is 443 pounds, I think, last I checked, or 434, something like that. I think the last time it was 434. So, I have a little bit of time, a little bit of a hard time, walking sometimes. And I have a hard time breathing. So I'm kind of looking for um, some exercise where I can walk, or sit down and do things to gain my core. Like, I want to gain my core endurance. So if anybody has any advice, that'd be great. Anyways, um, thank you for watching the video. I'm not sure if this will actually upload because it's over 10 minutes, but any questions for me? Any advice? Any tips? Any tricks? Anything like that positive? Please don't hold back. Go ahead and contact me, email me, comment, whatever, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And I will definitely take notes for anything you want to give me advice for. So, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be updating you next month instead of 5 months from now. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.